just for the amusement for the other guys. But yeah, perhaps I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at the weekend actually. Yeah, I'll have a look at that page. That's a good thing. Well then, Andy, how's your first evening on the DX10 going? Bored. I'm bored with it. I'm sending it back. Yeah, right. I was going to say, I don't think so. Yeah, it's a nice radio. Like I say, first day, very impressed with it. Obviously, I've seen yours and Nick's running. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll get used to it. Give us a week or so and I'll be all over it. Yeah, right on, mate. Yeah, don't be shy about pressing buttons and trying things. I was the same when I first got mine. I mean, I'm still like it on a few bits and bobs. I mean, I've had it it'll be 2 years in March, and yeah, I mean, I was itching to upgrade. But what do you upgrade to? That's the thing. There isn't. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a few years before they actually bring out anything more advanced than what we're using. So, yeah, we're going to get our use out of these, mate. QSL, I don't know so much. I think I'll probably have this for 2 years and then I'll go for the 101. Because that'll fit underneath this cabinet, lovely. It comes to it when you're building the shack around the radio. Yeah, the 101 is nice. But here's the rub. Is it $3,000 nicer than the DX10? I don't think so. No, Tony just come back and said definitely not. But you know me, I like a big radio. It'll do everything that this one does on it. Yeah, and I've still got 3 inches to fill, so I think it'll fit in there lovely. 9 Zulu. Is that somebody trying to shout in then?
Yeah, it's Papa Fox 9 Zulu. Good evening.
Papa Fox 9 Zulu. Good evening, sir.
I didn't get your call sign there anyway, but great tremendous signals over.
Yeah, Papa Fox 9 Zulu. The call sign this way is Mexico 3 Papa X-Ray Papa. Operator name is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango. I'm on the southwest coast of the UK. Over.
Okay, beautiful. I just came up the frequency. Hit the last. I'm back. Of Tony. The busy background indeed, and yeah, great copy, Matt. Your 5910 dB, M3PXP, Papa Fox 9 Zulu. The name is Sasha, over.
Papa Fox 9 Zulu. This is Mike 3 Papa X-Ray Papa. Your signal to me is all but a plus 20. We do have 3 other stations on this frequency. So what I'll do, I'll pass you over to a 2E0NJK. He'll be able to give you a signal report and a few details. Over.
Okay, QSL, Papa Fox 9 Zulu. Good to hear you again, Sasha. I'm pretty sure we've had a QSL before. I think it was on 20 meters, if I remember correctly. It was quite a while ago. I think you had a friend of yours on also. And good to hear you again. Name this way is Nick, November India, Charlie Kilo, also in Plymouth. And you're 5 and 9 plus 10, no problem here, and great audio. We're also live streaming on YouTube. You can go to any of our call signs, and at the top of the QRZ page will be a link to the live stream, and you'll be able to hear yourself there. So good evening to you, and hopefully you're keeping well. PF9Z, 2E0NJK, go ahead.
I'm not for sure about the suffix there. Is it November Mike Kilo?
November Juliet, November Japan Kilo. Go ahead.
Okay, 2E0 November Japan Kilowatt. Okay, thank you, then, Nick. The name is Sasha. A little less signal there, 5 and 8. But good to hear you there. Matt is a little bit stronger, and Tony was 15, I guess around 15 dB anyway. Yeah, good to hear you guys. Beautiful. On a lazy band this evening here. Not much a short skip here from the Netherlands, but many UK stations I can hear, but no inland stations. Mike, back to you, Nicky. 2E0 November Japan Kilo, Papa Fox 9 Zulu.
Papa Fox 9 Zulu, 2E0NJK, excellent copy there, and it's really good hearing that audio. I really do enjoy that, as Tony was going on about. It's great to hear all these guys having so much fun with the audio stuff. It's been a passion of ours, be it music, hi-fi, or recording at home, all kinds of stuff we've been into over the years, me and Matt, so audio's in the blood, as it were. It's one of those diseases that's incurable, and now it's transferred over to radio too, so we've kind of had it. And it's good stuff, though. Certainly having a lot of fun. I'll swing it round the horn to Andy and let you say good evening to him, and then you can go over to Tony. 2E0 Yankee Radio Oscar to take in the group. Go ahead.
Yeah, cheers, Nick. Papa Fox 9 Zulu, this is 2 Echo 0 Yankee Radio Oscar. As I mentioned, operator name this way is Andy. You're 5, 9 plus 10, peaking plus 20 up. Some now and again there, sir. Over.
Roger that. 2E0 Yankee Radio Ocean, Papa Fox 9 Zulu. Yeah, great to hear you, Andy. The first time, you're sounding great. Also 5 and 8, exactly the same as Nick here on the scale. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, indeed, it's completely right what you're saying there, Nicky. I just came back from vacation yesterday, and I was a little bit emotional when I get back in the shack here on a chair. It was beautiful to see all those lights and all those buttons again. I really missed the job there, Nick. Anyway. Okay, Mike, back to you, Andy. 2E0 Yankee Radio Ocean, Papa Fox 9 Zanzibar.
QSL, Papa Fox 9 Zulu, 2 Echo 0 Yankee Radio Oscar returning. Your audio sounding superb there. I forgot to mention about Tony's. His is also superb. Nice signal this evening, considering the band's in a bit of a mess. But yeah, pleasure to talk to you, sir. I won't hog it. I'll hand it over to Tony. So M0VDO, over to you, sir.
Yes, okay. Thank you very much, Andy. Thank you very much indeed. Papa Fox 9 Zulu. The Flying Dutchman, Sasha, tremendous signal. 5.9 plus, well, you can see, I sent you a little video. 25, sometimes 30 dB, Sasha, so you need to stop being so strong, you know that, don't you? Lovely to hear you, Sasha, and you've been on vacation, so where have you been jet setting to, Sasha? Back to you.
Yeah, roger that. M0VDO, Papa Fox 9 Zanzibar. Yeah, the Flying Dutchman, indeed. You remember every time I said that once in a lifetime, anyway. Yeah, I was in Italy, in South Tuscany, on the sea, on the coastline, and it was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We enjoyed pretty much there. It was damn hot at the moment, but all was okay. We had enjoyed a great time in Italy with the food, the drinks, and ridiculous things we talk about. Anyway, Tony, yeah, you're also peaking 20. Tremendous. To hear you again, buddy. How's it going over there? You got some summertime as well, Tony, over?
Yeah, very good, Sasha, very good. You know, I never forget you saying the Flying Dutchman, and I will never forget that, and I will always refer to you as the Flying Dutchman. I think this is brilliant. It's the eccentric side of us all, Sasha. We have these eccentricities. Fantastic. And look, the other thing is, it's always good to laugh, isn't it? We must keep laughing. If they can take everything else away from us, they can't stop us laughing, surely. As for summertime here in the UK, Sasha, well, we have had some sun. I would just call it more humidity than summer, really. It just gets really humid, sticky, hot. I end up sleeping on the grass in the back garden in the evening because it's too hot to go in the house. Not really, but that's what I should do. So, yeah, it's been okay, but we've had some proper British summer the last couple of days, Sasha, here where I live anyway. Rain, grey skies, and some winds. So everything's back to normal, Sasha, yeah?
Okay, well, good to hear. They're talking about 34, 35 degrees next Monday here on the east side of the Netherlands. It's ridiculous hot, so you can find me in the pool again, I guess. Okay, Tony, I'll let you guys go, yes? Take care. Great to hear you guys, and hope winter time is coming soon so we can meet again there. Meet and greet, I would say, on 80 meters again. It's nothing going on over there. They're ridiculous as well. Anyway, great to hear you guys. Tony73 for you on the mic, and I want to say 73, and thank you for the first one there, Andy, Nicky, and Matt. Okay, Tony, go.
Sasha, an absolute pleasure as always. You are the beacon out of the Netherlands, Sasha. Always a colossal signal. Don't tell him I said this, but you're stronger than Bob. 7-3, Sasha. All the best. Right to you, boys.
7-3, Sasha.
7-3.
73, Sasha. Good to hear you again, and you have a good evening. 73, and enjoy the time back in the shack.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
73 is my friend. Enjoy those blinking lights. Back to you, Nick.
QSL, well, there you go. It's always excellent to hear people back in, and it's absolutely wonderful stuff. I'm going to edit the live stream and put Sasha's call sign in there as well. I restarted a new live stream since Tony came back on. I thought I may as well live stream it and get it up on air and get some more practice and keep it going, and hopefully I don't mess this one up. It's all good stuff, and well, we'll swing it round to Matt and see what Matt's up to, and give Andy a breather whilst he's marvelling at his new display and all the buttons and all the menu items to play with, and God, he ain't going to know himself anymore. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, right on, mate. Just a quick one here, guys. Yeah, Andy, you know, I'm not going to, Andy, I don't want a response from you yet, because me and Nick are just going to laugh. Nick, meters.
Roger?
What was an option yet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we've got lots of options, but you're not going to like the prices.
Okay, have you come up with a pocket-friendly option of a decent power meter? Something that's going to read correctly up to, here we go, up to 2 kilowatts.
God knows.
Did you say no?
Oh, no.
I don't need one of them.
No, we've heard that beforehand.
Yeah, you can keep your watt meters, your power meters, or whatever you want to call it. I don't need it, thank you.
Yeah, rubbish.
Yeah, Tony, have you got any ideas? We're looking for a budget, I say budget friendly, 200 quid or below for a power meter of some description.
Well, I'll be honest with you. No, it's not something. I mean, I do know a lot of people love them and use them. There's a few different makes out there. Daiwa, I think, is one of the makes. I quite like the look of those. Real big displays on them. And they're very accurate, I think. My linear's quite well. I go off of that. And my Powstar 82K, I mean, that's probably not as accurate as I'd like it to be, but that gives me a rough indication as to what I'm doing or what I shouldn't be doing, I should say. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, have a trawl through the Emporium websites. You're sure to find something you like on there, lads. I think I've seen them with a couple of kilowatts on them and more for around about 150, 200 quid, lads. I'm sure there'll be plenty out there, yeah?
I've got one here. Just check I've got it. Okay, yeah, just checking I had the mic. See, there's a guy who doesn't care anymore because he's allowed to run a kilowatt. It's irrelevant how much power he's doing. It's enough.
Yeah, I did like the look of the Daiwa. Was it the Daiwa, Nick, that we were looking at? The one with the different colours? No, was it?
No, that was the Comet. There's the Comet one. Is it CMX 200? There's the Daiwa. Is it the 901? I can't remember. But there's one in the Daiwa series that's a similar sort of price as well.
Yeah, right on, mate. Did you hear back from the guy who makes them?
A negatory, mate. Absolute radio silence at the moment.
Yeah, right on. What was the call sign of the guy that actually recommended him? Can you remember?
Oh, the guy who recommended him was Martin up in Wales, Ireland. I can't remember now. But yeah, it was Martin who recommended him, and it was a German station.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah, I was just trying to think, that's all. I have got it written down here, actually, just looking on me notepad. Yeah, so, wow. Well then, Andy, what's next?
Nothing.
I knew you were going to say that. Just for a little bit of backstory for you, Tony. We've been on to Andy about the FTDX10 for probably the last 6 months. And he's been saving up for a new car. And needless to say, the car is waiting now.
Oh wow, just check I got it. Yeah, M0VDO returning. So the one I liked, and I really did like the look of, was a Dawia, I can never pronounce that, a Dawia CN901HP, presumably high power that means, 1.8 to 200 megahertz, SO239 connection on it. It's just under a couple £100 I think it is, or maybe just over. But I really do like that, and that's the one my friend uses. Funny enough, he's got the FTDX10, and I was talking about that earlier when my son decided to make loads of noise. Yeah, you've fine choice of radio. That is fantastic. I mean, Yaesu done a fantastic job with that. I think it's certainly not the 7300 off its perch. And yeah, my friend's worked a bloody world and more with this, and it sounds fantastic. He got 4K TX on it as well, of course, with the 4K receive. And just to say something, one of you mentioned about maybe getting the 101, which, you know, it's you pay your money, it takes your choice, you know, if that's what you want to do, brilliant. And they are eye candy, look lovely. But I don't think it is a few grand's worth of extra money's worth of radio, if you know what I mean, with what you get with that FTDX10. And here's one for you. On the FTDX10, you can adjust the incoming audio, can't you? The RX, the receive audio. You've got bass and treble on it. They've not included that in the 101's menu, and I don't know why that is. But there you go. That's something for the for food for thought, they say. Who was I talking to? I can't remember. I think it was it you, Andy? I think it was. Back to you anyway.
Yeah, thanks very much, Tony. It was actually Matt that was asking the questions. I don't know, I just like the look of the 101. I've always liked big radios. I don't know, they don't perform any better half the time, to be honest with you. But hopefully perhaps they'll do a firmware update for the audio side of things. Over.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll. Why would they include it in the what if you like the cheaper radio? Then they wouldn't put it in the flagship. I find that a little odd. But look, mate, if I'm like you, like me, I love a big radio. Don't get me wrong. If ever I went back to an analog type of radio, then with knobs and buttons on, which I wouldn't. But if ever I did, I would probably plumb for an FTDX 5000. Just love the look of them. Gorgeous bit of kit. But if none of them were available, then yeah, probably I did have a 101 here for a short time. Didn't have a very good experience with it, but that's I think that was just a bit of operator error on my behalf. But anyway, you know, I just think big radios do look good. But I tell you, you'll go a long, long way to beat what you've got there, I can tell you. But that's just my 10 penneth worth. You can go away after this and say, what's he bloody on about? I'm having a 101 anyway, and I don't blame you. It's your hard-earned cash, mate. You'll spend it however you choose. And if you don't spend it quickly, the government will take it off you. So, yeah, spend it quick, mate.
Tony, when it comes to spending things quickly, I ain't got to worry about the government. I've got these two harassing me all the time. Over.
Well, I'll tell you, I've heard that, yeah. They're certainly on your case, aren't they? No, all jokes aside, mate, yeah, it's Yaesu's done a marvellous job. I did hear on the grapevine, or read on the grapevine, I should say, that Yaesu are going to be doing, they are making another radio. There's something else coming out. Because the 101 was to celebrate so many years of a certain Yaesu engineer, wasn't it? So I think there is something else in the pipeline. Well, whether it's going to be a big flagship again, I don't know, but maybe it will be. So, yeah, I think your couple of years sort of estimate for an upgrade might be worthy of a wait, because it could be something slightly different on the market, something newer again, you never know. I'll throw it up in the air, lads, and I'll just sit and listen, yeah?
Cheers, thanks, Tony. Okay, Nick, back to you.
It's always me, and every time it's me, I'm taking a gulp of drink. Well, just I brought up a couple of those SWR power meters on the live stream there, showing Matt if he was still watching it, and brought up the CMX200 from Comet, and also the Daiwa 901 HP. And yeah, the thing I like about the Daiwa 901 is it actually has when you run 12 volts to it, it isn't just for the light, it's actually got a peak hold, an actual active circuit for the peak hold, so it does it properly, which is kind of rare, and that's mostly on much more expensive meters. So yeah, it seems like a really good bit of kit, and yeah, it's definitely those two that I think are the only options. 120 and 185 are the prices, and after that you may as well go up to the 300 to 500 mark and get the more sort of vector analyzer SWR power meters, like there's one that's very similar to the LP100, but a little bit cheaper, with an external sensor, so you can locate it closer to the antenna. But yeah, there's certainly a few options about, and to be honest, I'm sure that either of those we've looked at is gonna do the job nicely. I think you just get the best you can for the money you want to spend, and that'll do the job nicely. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, right on, mate. Yeah, I do like a look at the Daiwa. While you were talking there, I was just sat here looking at the waterfall on the radio. Well, actually, I was looking at the waterfall on the monitor. And there's activity all over the place on the band tonight, so with a bit of luck, we'll be in for a good weekend of it. But yeah, as I said, I've got bills to pay. I've got to pay off the few bits I've got here, which will take me till January. He says, January, hear that? Yep, to pay for the goodies I've got here. I've got to keep paying until January. Seems a lifetime away. But there you are. Be worth it in the end. And yeah, I think we'll revisit the meter saga around that time, around Christmas time, I reckon, Nick.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be. It's not like it's something that we're desperate to get hold of. It's more of a nice to have than an absolute necessary. So yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm the same, mate. I'm kind of done for the moment, and hopefully by the time Christmas is gone, we'll be good to go and do the final touches. And we'll be all singing and dancing by then. Andy would have got his HDMI to DVI cable, and he'll be swimming in widescreen waterfall like you are, and we'll be singing and dancing in the rain, mate. It'll be all good stuff, mate.
Yeah, right on, mate. Oh yeah, but by then he'll have his new ATU. You know, we'd have talked him into that by then. I can hear him shouting at the radio now. But yeah, brilliant. Yeah, chuff you, mate. Chuff you, Andy. And I'm glad you finally took a plunge, mate.
Cheers, no, thank you. Is there a station on the side calling in? Hello, is there a station on the side calling in? Come ahead now.
2E0YRO something.
Get off frequency to me.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, snap. You're a little bit LF in frequency, If you come up a little bit, we'll probably be able to catch the suffix. The 2E0YRO, go ahead.
0, sir, over.
You and Andy went together, them guys.
Sorry.
An almost perfect double.
It was, wasn't it? It was like we had an echo.
The 2E0 station definitely off frequency a little bit. Definitely 7.085 and then all the zeros at the end of that. But I'll just check I still got it, lads. 1 sec. I have. Wait there. You may hear my voice a minute, which I don't mean to do. So I've got to do this. Just a quick, a little sum. I've been listening. I didn't get you all, unfortunately. Just 2 of you. Hopefully it come out okay. Stand by.
Chuff for you, mate. Chuff for you, Andy. And I'm glad you finally took a plunge, mate.
Cheers, no, thank you. Is there a station on the side calling in?
There we go. So that's how you're all sounding here. If I can capture a bit more of you a little better, I will. But yeah, you're sounding lovely, all of you lads. Anyway, so it's just nice to hear you're all tinkering and enjoying what you're doing, which is the main thing. Just enjoy it. As for them meters, yeah, the Daiwa, whatever it is, CN901HP, I like those. You know, I was meaning to get one, but a mate of mine picked one up second hand. Absolutely immaculate, real cheap. And it is a really nice. What I like about it is the sheer size of the meter you're looking at. So that's important, lads. I'm going to leave you to waffle a little longer. I'm going to have a wander around, see who's around. But thanks ever so much for letting me join. A pleasure as always. Take care and enjoy your tinkering, boys, and keep doing the audio. 7-3 from M0VDO. Thank you all.
73 is right. Have a good evening, and if you're on again, don't hesitate to join in.
Yeah, 73 is Tony. We're normally about for a longer period of time, Saturday afternoons, normally around this frequency, so if you're about, don't be afraid to give us a shout. 73 is from my friend, over.
2E0NJK taking the final goodbye. Great to hear you there, Tony, as usual, and we'll definitely hear you again sometime soon, I bet. It's always a pleasure when you come in there, Tony, and thanks again for bringing in some positivity as well. I think we need more people doing that. There's more than enough negative stuff to hear on the radio, and certainly not what we're interested in, and neither yourself there, so it's all good stuff. We'll say 73s, enjoy your cruise around the band for the evening, and we'll see you again soon. M0VDO 2E0NJK 73, bye-bye.
Yeah, lovely lads, fantastic. Yeah, ignore the negative people, mate. I've put up with it for ages and ages. My skin has grown that thick to it, mate. Just water off a duck's back. Look, mate, if all they got to do is come and find you on a band and moan, then they must lead a very sad life. 7-3s, lads, all the best. Keep up the good work. M0VDO, now off and clear. Thank you.
73. Well, we'll take another stab and see whether one of us can get this 2E0 station in. As Tony said, they were on 7085000 is the frequency. The 2 Echo 0 station, go ahead. Oh, lovely. Do you take requests, I wonder?
I think that's the chicken in the barnyard request.
There really is some idiots around, isn't there? Jesus Christ, what's the matter with people?
Nothing better than
there's some strange people out there, my friend.
You know you're doing something right when people start doing stuff like this, though. Oh, I love it.
The funny thing is we can still talk over him.
Yeah, I know. It's, I don't know, mate. It's a futile game, but if that's what tickles their fancy.
It's the West Midlands that's coming from, lads. West Midlands. 7-3s, lads, all the best.
7-3, Tony.
Yeah, 73, 2E0NJK, round to you, Andy.
Well, unfortunately, Matt, he's wiping you right out. He's over plus 20 here. But, yeah, no problem, guys.
С 20-летием! Подружка Полина поздравляет. Друзья, город Чиплыкин. Ну все, давайте вот на этой праздничной нотке закончим вечерний стол заказов. Меня зовут Иван Соловьев. Всем слушателям хорошего настроения, много счастья, любви и денег.
How long do you reckon you can leave it before the finals go pop?
Yeah, I was just going to say, wait for the fizzing noise.
He's not that brave.
Pop pretty soon.
Oh, wow. Wow, the delicate sounds of Jingle Jangle. Well, I've got to say there, gentlemen, we had a good natter with VDO and Papa Fox 9 Zulu there, and I've got all that on the live stream, plus all this mess at the end here, but that's no worries. So that's 2 streams we've managed to crack out today. That's not bad, and hopefully we get some more people want to join in and go around the table there and join in the fun.
Asked if they can get on with this idiot.
I got all but plus 20 to this drizzle.
Yeah, same, about plus 10 just over.
Yeah, we're still here.
Oh, most definitely still here.
Andy, you still alive?
I'm trying to dance to the song.
Andy's having a party. He's got that new radio smell.
Yeah, hello. Whoever that is, you're going to need a bit more power than that, mate. I'm only an M3, but I've got a strong signal.
Hey, it's not only an M3, I'm an M3.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what do they say? It's not the something, it's the motion in the ocean or something?
It's not the size of it's not the length of the nail, it's the size of the hammer.
That's it. The angle of the dangle indicates the heat of the meat.
That's it. Something along that line. Well, it won't be so bad if you play decent music, but, you know. Yeah. We'll say no more about that.
Well, with today's political climate, I mean, who are we to stomp on people's diversity? We're stepping into dangerous territory there.
We are, mate. You be very careful. The police come around and arrest you in a minute.
They wouldn't last 2 minutes, mate. They'd bring me straight back.
Yeah, they take it. He's too naughty for us.
We've got facilities to contain that.
Яна Коскина, и это реклама луканмелки. Амиранты настоящие.
Yeah, Andy.
I can just about hear you, go ahead.
Yeah, you talk all this weird stuff. What are they saying?
Go again?
You talk all the weird stuff. What are they saying?
I ain't got a clue what they're saying. I ain't got a clue, mate. It could be Azerbaijani for all I know. For all I care. I'm really interested in them. Perhaps they didn't get a medal in the Olympics and that's why they have to play radio.
They did get Olympic medal.
Yeah,
he's operating the radio.
It would have been a chocolate medal anyway.
Well, I do hear it's tradition to bite them just to check whether it's real.
Yeah, it makes me laugh. If I did that, I'll break all my teeth.
What a teeth.
Yeah, cure yourself, mate.
I mean, you lot are the only ones I have to do, like, soft bacon for.
That's because we're getting old, mate. The dentures are wearing.
Yeah, there's no point giving me hard bacon.
I can't beat a nice bit of burnt dead pig, mate.
I love pork scratchings, mate. I daren't even try one now.
You can give it a nasty suck, though.
I was just going to say that.
Behave yourself.
Oh, God, did you have to mention bacon, Matt? Now I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today yet.
Really? Why not?
I've been busy.
Busy doing what?
Well, I woke up this morning, remember I made Andy's cable, then I had to sort the dog's food out, then I had to walk to the doctors, get messed around by them, go to the chemist, get messed around by them, walk to Andy's, get messed around by him, and come home and came straight on the radio.
Yeah, right on. I wonder if this person actually speaks English.
Oh, there it is.
Maybe it's like Bumblebee, you only speak through the car radio.
Ah, yeah.
He's trying to send us messages, frantic blinking is not getting the message through.
Yeah, well, maybe not. Well, here we are, gentlemen. It's a Thursday night. What am I doing on the radio on a Thursday night, guys?
It's all Andy's fault.
I don't know, mate. It's school night.
I know, it's a school night, and it's 5 to 9. What on earth am I doing on the radio? It's normally Friday nights. Oh yeah, update on Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to put that on hold until I've got some decent coax. Because I'm not uber keen on using the RT58 for the insulation in the roof.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it just gives us more time to be on the radio and operate and have fun, doesn't it?
It certainly does, sir. Yeah, we can organise that when I get home on Saturday afternoon. Yep, get comfy, get the slacks on and the slippers, load up the slots in the chair with the custard creams, and yeah, we'll be good.
That's it, break out your Hugh Hefner smoking jacket.
In the deep heat.
Yeah, is that what they call it?
Yeah, something like that, mate. Or Rowdex. Andy, what do you use?
KY.
I thought you were going to say baby oil then. I'm going to say, yeah, Santa baby.
He's more classy, he uses a KY, mate. Matt's more of a spit and sawdust kind of guy.
Down to earth.
I'm full of glass.
I'm full of glass. Lovely.
I must say it's quite catchy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's just like having a backing track.
Just missing a bit of bass, isn't it? You know, needs a bit of drum and bass behind it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully next time they can bring us some of that hardcore junglist beats, mate.
Yeah, hardcore's massive, mate.
And it waxing lyrical like the White Boy Dread Posse.
That's it. Graphic jazz up. I'm just going to put blowtorch and pliers in. You know the rest.
Some hard hitting, yes.
I don't know if you noticed on the actual band itself, when I see it when you were talking, Nick, that yeah, quite wide, sir.
Yeah, that's. I was zoomed in a little. That it will change in a minute. I've just gone back to the normal full screen there. Yeah, it's working good, mate. Everything's ticking along quite nicely, and I think we're pretty much there. I think the audio tweaking never really ends. You're always wondering a little bit more here and there. What's really interested is either hearing the recorded off the online SDR or listening back to the live streams and getting a gauge of the audio from that as well. Yeah, every time I hear us chit-chatting, it always gives me ideas of what to tweak a millimeter here and there, you know, and see what we can do.
Yeah, right on, mate. I think Andy needs to sort mic positioning out, because when I think it must be when he's looking down or doing something, he seems to get ultra bassy. But then when he's obviously talking straight into the mic, it sounds okay. So I think we might need to have like some kind of cricket bat set up on a spring, so that when it sounds ultra bassy, we can hit a button and it hits him on the back of the head with the bat. Obviously, we'd have a couple of 9-inch rusty nails sticking out of it, just to get him to sit in the right place, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm all for that. Some razor wire and stuff on there. Yeah, could even get some venom from some snakes and stuff. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, remote control whacker. Sounds like the next project.
Well, I won't be searching for one of those on eBay, thank you. You won't need to, mate. We'll find one of them.
Well, when you do, mate, let me know where you get them, man. I could do with one of them.
Add this to your watch list. What was that, Ann? You probably would. You say, I found this, add it to your watch list. That's it. Yeah, add that. We need to get like a... I know what we can do, Nick. We can do an attachment to his chair.
What, so it just like electrocutes him?
Well, I was thinking of like some form of prodder.
Oh, like a Kenwood food blender underneath that goes violently upwards.
That's it.
Yeah, I like it, mate. I like it.
You two are very nasty to me. Oh yeah, I know. It's good, isn't it? Wonderful. Nick, going back to Ham Radio Deluxe.
Yeah?
Yes. Well, those two drivers that you cancelled, right, in the driver booster, driver update software, I re-downloaded those, and then, what's it called? That's the way we're putting the ticks in the DCS or CSS or whatever it is. And those drivers seem to have worked.
I bet you at one, delete them. It was the RTS that you clicked on, or the DTS, the flow control. I didn't turn that on because that's not usually an item that's switched on in the menu, because you don't normally use that anymore. But obviously it was on your radio, and that's why it didn't connect.
You won't put it down to the drivers, will you?
Well, I'll tell you what, I will pay for it myself if I'm wrong.
Well, anyway, it worked, so that's a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff, mate. I didn't think to click the RTS or DTR because you don't normally use them anymore. But obviously your radio had it switched on, and obviously you clicking it did the job, mate. So that's ideal. Either which way, mate, as long as it's working, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all working lovely. As soon as I click in now, it starts up in full mode. I might get it to switch, so I'll get the logbook come up as well, and that was screen full of nonsense.
Yeah, Roger. And or you can use the other logbook. And you'll be able to do the digital stuff now as well, as soon as that's working, and you just need the flow control on the RTS or DTR. So yeah, that'll be ideal, mate. That's good stuff.
Well, ideal. And yeah, I tried that, doing that on the 920, and it just wouldn't connect at all, which I thought was really strange, to be honest with you. But then I suppose it could be to do with the data lead, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's the fact that it was turned on your radio is unusual because most people don't use it. But yeah, I mean, they're not all the same, obviously. You don't know whether that was turned on your 920 or not, because it did have, I mean, we was able to get it to connect to the 91020 cat control software on the older laptop, so there was no reason why it shouldn't have on the newer one, but obviously something was awry. But no, that's ideal, mate.
Yeah, QSL, I must admit, and I'm not bullying you here,
when I installed those drivers, I went to the device manager and I now have a listing for Comfort.
Oh, ideal, mate. Wow, that's good stuff, mate. That's ideal. That's all that matters, mate. As long as it's doing the do, that's good stuff, mate.
It's diddly doing the do. Right, guys, I'm over here. You watched the last hour of Olympics. Thank you very much for all your help today, Nick. I really appreciate that.
Not a problem at all, mate. Well, you enjoy your evening, and it's awesome to get you up and running, and you finally got the radio of the dreams, and you're good to go now, mate. It's the big ticket item, innit? So now you're good.
Yeah, QSL, thanks again. And Matt, I would say thanks for keeping on, but I'm not going to. At least now I just won't get the text messages, which is ideal.
Oh, you will? I'll be messaging you. Is it on yet?
Oh, no.
You think it's over. Andy, it's been a pleasure, mate. I must say, this evening has probably been one of the better evenings. Brilliant, mate. I'll be on again. I'll make the effort to get on tomorrow evening after tea for a few hours as well, just so we can get some more some contacts in the log and all that stuff, and wear you in a little bit on the new radio, ready for Saturday.
Yeah, QSL, mate. Like I say, thanks to you as well. And I'll catch you both later. This is 2E0 Yankee Radio Oscar 1 QRT. Tell us,
73 there. Right there, Matt. I'll scoot as well, mate. I'm going to go and get something to eat. Absolutely starving. I'm probably just going to, I don't know, eat a packet of raw bacon or something.
You're going to rub yourself down with a bit of pork loin.
Whilst eating a block of lard.
Oh, excellent. Nice. Okay. Yeah, a bit chewy that is, mate, but okay, you go for it. You sure you ain't got a trotter there?
Oh, mate, I've got a Dell and a Rooney.
Alright, dude. Well, it's been a pleasure, mate. And I'll catch you tomorrow evening after me tea. That's if you're about. I'll give you a shout when I finish my tea, and we'll go from there, alright, mate?
Excellent stuff, mate. No worries. Pleasure as always. And it was good to catch up with the other few gentlemen this evening as well. So a good night had by all. Done a couple of live streams. Things are going good, mate. I've got absolutely nothing to complain about. Yes, having fun, mate. Well, I'll say 73, and we'll catch you again tomorrow. M3PXP 2E0NJK 73. Bye bye.
Yeah, 73 M3PXP. Now clear the frequency.
2E0NJK also clear.